The home cooks race to turn their pumpkins into MasterChef quality dishes before time runs out.
This clock is never on my side. I'm really getting stressed out. I have too many things going on with my soup and my sandwich. I really gotta get moving right now.
Great multitasking, Carrie.
Thank you.
Michelle, your station looks like Flavor Island over there. I know. I'm so excited for you.
Michelle's my best friend here. I want to see her do well.
Michelle, she's doing a pumpkin soup with Brazilian topping. And I hope she's not going to overpower that pumpkin, because the pumpkin has to be the star.
Wow, there's a lot of activity happening here, Mary. What are you making?
I'm making pumpkin gnocchi with a blue bechamel. I'm not putting potato in there because I want to keep the pumpkin flavor up front.
Sounds actually quite ambitious.
We'll see.
You think Veronica gave you a gift?
I do think she gave me a gift.
Okay.
Gnocchi is in my blood. It's just what I do. Thank God that I paired this with the potato, because the pumpkin is a little mushy and the potato is keeping it together. I'm confident in my abilities. I'm gonna be able to make this work.
Mary and Jennifer are both making gnocchi, but it seems like Jennifer is making it with potato, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
5 minutes! You have 5 minutes left!
I know pumpkin is very fibrous, so I'm blending that puree like mad. I want to bring out the flavors of pumpkin because that's got to be the star of the show.
Oh, God.
Jacqueline is the only one doing the dessert.
She's making a cheesecake, right?
Yes.
Is it gonna set in time? A risky move.
I want this more than anything, and I'm never gonna give up.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left!
Oh my gosh.
My salt, where's my salt?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop!
Wow.
Great job, everyone. Let's find out how you did.
Dr. Shawn, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
I look down at my dish and I'm a little worried that it's not very gourmet. It's a pumpkin puree soup flavored with apple, ginger, sage, and pumpkin crostini.
Very interesting. All right, let's taste. Wow, I like it. You had the right amount of pumpkin, right amount of stock, and the apple complements it beautifully. You honor the pumpkin, and I like that.
Thank you very much, Chef Alvin.
It's full, it's luxurious, and very fresh tasting. Just looking at the soup, how beautiful and bright that is. How smooth that is. Beautiful, beautiful soup. From its color to its taste to its texture.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Jennifer, please bring up your dish.
I got this. This girl knows how to make pasta.
Today I made for you a pumpkin potato gnocchi.
It tastes more like potato gnocchi than pumpkin.
That's disappointing.
I don't taste the pumpkin. It's not present to me. The one redeeming thing about this, it's a very good gnocchi. But I don't know if you honored the main ingredient, which was pumpkin.
Did not see that coming at all.
Mary, please bring up your dish.
There's 2 gnocchis. If mine's not better than Jennifer's, I could be going home today. This is a pumpkin gnocchi with a blue cheese bechamel and crispy sage.
All right, so let me try it. You have delivered. You know, you have the sweetness from the pumpkin in the gnocchi. You have the saltiness coming from the crispy pancetta. And the blue cheese, just that umph Nothing's overpowering each other. You know, I love these little orange gnocchis because when I see them, it reminds me of pumpkin. I'm gonna say, you deliver what we wanted.
Thank you, Chef.
Definitely what I wanted.
Thank you.
Jacqueline, please bring up your pumpkin dish.
The challenge was to honor the pumpkin, and I think I've done that in the flavors. I hope it's enough.
It's a pumpkin cheesecake with a pumpkin seed crust, blackberry coulis, and a blackberry chantilly cream.
You don't look exactly over the moon. Why is that?
I think it's a little undercooked in the center.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see.
This is top 10. Raw cheesecake can send me home.
So you think it's uncooked? Let me see. It's not as bad as you think, but I would say slightly undercooked.
Okay.
This really tastes like pumpkin. You know what impressed me the most is your crust. I think it's a fantastic idea to make good use of the pumpkin seed.
Aprile, please bring your dish to the front.
I hope that the judges see a charming, heartful dish that's just warm and rustic. I'm hoping that they see Aprile in this.
I did a pumpkin soup with roasted vegetables.
With a panini and a pumpkin mayonnaise.
Why the sandwich?
I love soup in a sandwich. It's like the perfect food for me. You get a little dunking in the soup, and I just think it's harmonious.
Which is the star of the show here, though? The soup or the sandwich?
The soup, for sure.
Okay. It's kind of overwhelmed by all the spices and the other vegetables. Did you strain it?
I did not.
It's very chunky. I wish it were strained, actually.
Okay.
I am curious about the sandwich, though. A lot of salt in there. You did two kind of mediocre pumpkin applications.
Mediocre is not a word any chef or home cook wants to hear, that's for sure.
I would do less.
Okay.
Focus more on the task at hand, which is pumpkin.
Hearing that was an eye-opener. It really just makes me want to step up to the challenge.
Terry, please bring up your dish.
I almost went home last week, and if I don't blow them off their feet today, I could be on my way back home.
I made a roasted pumpkin risotto with a freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano and about a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg.
So Terry.
Yes, Chef.
You got the fresh pumpkin.
I did, Chef.
Did that make you happy?
It did make me happy, Chef.
The pumpkin flavor is there. There's a little texture from the sofrito there. It's an interesting dish to look at. The flavors are complex. It's a great risotto. You know what you're doing.
Thank you, Chef.